It's another beautiful morning here on Spaceship Earth. We're in the latter part of summer now, and the fall equinox is about a month away. So when we get to the fall equinox, the amount of daylight and the amount of nighttime will be equal on the first day of fall. And so right now we still have more daylight than nighttime, but the days are getting shorter, and it looks a little bit darker than normal right now because it's overcast and it's rainy, and I'm trying to get my walk in before the rain really starts. It rained last night, but it's a beautiful time of year, the end of summer. The water holds a lot of heat and the earth holds a lot of heat, and it takes a while for all that to cool down, even once we start to get into fall. So especially here on the coast where we have lots of water surrounding us, things stay warm well into the fall. But we still have another month of summer left too. So it's a beautiful time of year. It's a beautiful day, and something to be grateful for. Every day is to just be able to see all the wonderful things and breathe the fresh air, and just be grateful for all the things that we get to share life with. And it's also a good time in the mornings when you're walking and you're in nature to think about the concept of forgiveness. Forgiveness seems to be very easy for young children, and it gets harder as we get older because things get more complicated in the way that we view life. And forgiveness is this wonderful process because we're all flawed. Every human being is deeply flawed, and human beings, sometimes intentionally, other times unintentionally, do things that hurt one another. And if we don't forgive, we can't really exist together as a society, but we also can't really appreciate life for what it's worth. We get too hung up on the things that hurt us, and don't spend enough time looking at all the good. So forgiveness allows us to get to that process, work through that process, and for us all to move forward. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean that we have to keep accepting things that are wrong. That's not part of what forgiveness has to be. Forgiveness is you're forgiving for things that were hurtful or wrong, but then moving forward, not to keep repeating those things. And that's one thing that really makes forgiveness hard as people get older, is that you forgive, but then the same thing happens over and over again. So forgiveness is best when it's also accompanied by change, but sometimes only one side can change. So that's, in other words, maybe you would like for whoever you're forgiving to change, but they won't. And so that means you may have to change your environment or your situation. I love you.